Am I doing this? I'm really doing this. We're really doing this. Hi, hello, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Corey. Corey with a K, like Corey Kardashian, but I'm not a Kardashian. You guys, it has literally been so long, and I don't think y'all understand how long I've been planning out this comeback video. Girl, don't even get me started, okay? Don't get me started. I'm sipping on some champagne today because it's like my favorite thing. And what's up? Like, I miss y'all so much. Like, beyond anything that y'all could believe. Hold up. I miss you guys so fucking much. And it's been a while since I've been on YouTube. Like, it's been years. I know, I'm very inconsistent. I am full of shit. I know. But if you guys are still, like, keeping up with me, if you guys didn't forget about me, I know, like, you know, the fact that I've been off for so long is very forgettable. But if you're still here with me, I appreciate you. How are you? Let me know in the comments how you're doing. How have you been? So, I really didn't have a plot for this video. But let me stop touching my hair and shit. Like, let me just get into the things of the things. And yes, I love the no baby hair look. I love my big forehead. I think it's super fucking cute. You know, it takes me back to the times when times and things were simpler. So, these are clip-ins, by the way. If you guys want to see me install this, go to my TikTok. I will link it here. I have hair videos. That's where I used to be most active. I'm not like as active on TikTok anymore because I think I overdid it last year, and last year was it for me. I am very active on Twitter. So if you want to follow my Twitter, go ahead. And it's not nothing like freaky, nasty. It's very much stan Twitter, controversies, you know, opinions and all that, whatever. Anywho, okay, so where have I been? Well, girl, I know I'm not the only one, but I've been living my life. I've been adulting. I've been constantly trying to refine myself, recollect, you know, my creativity and my direction in life. I've been trying to remember who I am because I've lost sight of that along the way. I'm 29 now. I'll be 30 next year. So and listen, I feel no type of way about that. I used to be scared about turning 30 and feeling like I'm getting older. But honestly, 30 is not old. Let's start there. And I'm excited for my 30s. I'm happy for my 30s. I cannot wait. You know, well, I can't wait. But I can't wait as well because I feel like in my 30s, I have so much planned for myself to boss up even more than what I've already bossed up and bossed up. You know, I plan on taking a lot of things serious, more than what I have taken in my 20s. You know, I feel like in my 30s, the way that I'm going to secure myself within my life and as a person is just going to be iconic. It's going to be very detrimental to me. It's something that I owe to myself, you know. I didn't spend a lot of my time in my 20s. I wouldn't call it wasting my time because I was having fun. I had my fun, you know. I did the things of the things, and I don't know. Like I feel like I'm turning 30, so now I have a lot more direction in my life. I know what I want for myself. I know what I don't want for myself. I know where I see myself in 5 years. I know how I want to look, how I want to be, the type of woman I aspire to continue being, you know, and the type of woman I aspire to continue becoming. yeah, like I have so much credibility to give myself, and I have a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I learned so much over the years. As far as what happened with me and my YouTube, so okay, I am very inconsistent, but life happened. I think the last time I talked to you guys, I had moved back from Georgia to California. I am now currently back in Texas. Um, that's another story for another day. If you guys want to know that, you know, I definitely can tell that story. I feel like mentally I've changed. I grew up. I still have a lot of growing to do, don't get me wrong, but I see things a lot differently now than I did before. Life is crazy. And it's not something that I'm just going through personally. I feel like for everyone, life is like nowadays it's a lot going on everywhere and for everybody. So I don't want to just make it like a about me type of thing. Like I'm the only one that's going through things, because a lot of people are going through things. A lot of people are redirecting, recollecting, refining themselves. And if you're in a mode or in a stage in your life, whether you are in your 20s or you're entering your 30s or you just entered your 20s, if you're refining yourself and you feel like you're recollecting, don't feel bad. You can start over 1,000,001 times. And honestly, I feel like that's what life's about, because we continue to shed our skin and continue to blossom and grow. Like growth never stops. Maturity never stops. We never stop learning lessons. You know, and we're never going to stop making mistakes, but everything is a learning experience. Everything is a learning lesson. And it honestly is all about how you take it. You know, it's about how you take it, how you see it, how you perceive it. Perspective is everything. And yeah, so that's kind of like, you know, what's been up with me when it comes to like mentally. I need to get out of my hair. How am I now? How do I feel? Am I happy? I could say yes, I'm happy. You know, I have my disputes and discrepancies, but who doesn't? Like, but for the most part, I can definitely say that I'm happy. I'm happy with myself, and that's where it starts. You know, I'm happy with myself. So I feel like as long as you're happy with yourself and you're happy with the direction that you're going in and you have a plan and you see the future for yourself, I feel like that is kind of like one of the main things that's detrimental to your personal happiness. And I think that everyone should, you know, look for that. You know, I feel like we all as people, because humans were very complex, you know, we can feel one way about one thing one moment, and then within the same 3 seconds we can feel differently. You know, it's just like nothing is ever black or white. Just know that there's always room for a gray area. I'm sorry, y'all, don't know why I'm dropping all these gems, but I just feel like I wanted to come back to YouTube. I miss doing YouTube, and like I had like a creative thing going on for so long where I feel like I didn't know what to talk about, what to do. Like I'm not one of those people that wanted to come on YouTube and like do anything for clout or for money. Like I didn't want to be one of those people that would just do anything for a viral moment. You know what I'm saying? Say the most controversial. Like that's never been me. It's still not me. You know, I'm very okay with not being the most seen, I guess you could say, because I know within me the type of power that I hold, the type of light that I am. And honestly, that's all that matters. You know, there was a point where I feel like I need to go back and look at my old videos, because I lost so much of myself in the sauce of things, like of life. I lost so much of sight of who I was and the direction I was going in. I felt like, you know, like always, when I'm around people, I kind of had this thing where I would let people influence and dictate a lot of things in my life and thoughts and feelings. But that was my own personal thing. I'm not blaming that on anyone else. That's my own personal thing. That's my fault. I had to put myself first, my emotions first. I had to learn, like, you know, I have to constantly learn to think for myself. I feel like I got over that hump at one point in life, but then I fell back into my old ways of letting people influence my thoughts and feelings. But I'm only human, and it happens. And honestly, I'm not ashamed of it, you know. But now I do definitely feel like I know better. There's no excuse me going into my 30s feeling like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, I don't know. I did a video of me vlogging. I went to the gym and stuff, y'all. But honestly, like, I wasn't feeling the video, so I didn't upload. I didn't upload it, girl. But yeah, other than that, like, I was having a creative block, and I didn't know, you know, what I wanted to do for content. I didn't know what I wanted to do that would, you know, make you guys stay with me or make you guys interested in anything that I'm talking about. But to be completely honest, I just have to learn to stop caring so much about what other people think of me, think about me, how other people feel about me. Like, I need to just be okay with me. As long as I'm not out here sneaking and geeking, hurting no one. As long as I'm not out here being like a bad person, moving with bad intentions. Like, I have to be okay with me. I have to be okay with understanding and knowing the fact that everyone's not going to take a liking into me. Everyone is not going to be, you know, everyone's not going to cling with me, and that's totally fine. Like, it's fine, you know what I'm saying? And I have to be okay with that because I have to be okay with me. I have to cling with me, you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to change myself to appease to another human being or another spirit or soul, it's like I'm doing a disservice to myself, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm sorry if I sound like a little slurry or something, or I'm talking slow, or maybe even a little ramble, but I do have my champagne. Cheers. I have a great support system. I'm in a relationship, you know. I love my boyfriend very, very much, and he loves me as well. My family, me and my family are good. You know, like, I appreciate the few friends that I have in my life because, please don't get me started. Like, is it just me? Or does it seem like it's harder to make friends nowadays? Like, I don't know. Like, honestly, y'all know how big I used to be on Instagram. I do not follow Instagram no more like that. I literally just made a new page, like, probably a month or two ago. But Instagram is not, like, I just do not follow Instagram like that anymore. Like, I feel like Instagram is such a fake place. There's a lot of monitoring spirits. I know y'all probably heard that before, but Instagram is just not for me. Like, I can't believe, and when I'm outside of Instagram now, I think about how I used to really be like, so, I used to love Instagram so much. I wanted to be an influencer. I wanted all the followers. Like, baby, I do not care about influencing. And let me say this. It's not that I don't care about influencing in a way of like, that's not what I want to do for myself. I definitely still want to be an influencer. I still want to be, you know, an entrepreneur. I still have like things that I, you know, want to cook up. But I feel like there's a right time for everything. And I feel like my 20s may have not been the right time for me, you know? And I am hoping that in my 30s, that will be the time for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning to, ooh, my foot fell asleep after I was sitting on it. I learned to move at my own pace, trust my process, and really allow things to go how they're gonna go. And if I'm losing control of my life, I'm gonna just let the will take over. I'm just gonna let go. Whatever happens, happens. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I feel like when it comes to being like an influencer and being like an entrepreneur, back around maybe 2019, 2020, I feel like it was hyped so much. It was so hyped. Be your own boss, you know, be an entrepreneur at a young age, stop working the 9 to 5. Like, although I still take heed to a lot of the things that I've learned at that time, you know, I do still feel how I feel about 9 to 5. I hate it. I hate everything about it. But when it comes to logical thinking and being realistic and stability, 9 to 5s, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, maybe right now it might be taking up a lot of my time and energy, but I'm also not going to KILL myself trying to freaking be something or be someone when it's not my time. Like, I'm tired of trying to force things. I want things to happen when they're supposed to. I want it to happen naturally. I want it to feel right. I don't want to force anything because I feel like this is what I need to be doing, or because I'm watching the next person do it and I'm like, no, that's what I need to. No. That's why I mess up. And it's crazy because now that I'm older, I see myself kind of going in the same cycle, even if it's in a different situation. Like, not to say that I didn't learn my lesson then when I was younger, but now it's just like it's reoccurring, but in a different way. And that's how I know, like, a lot of things I wasn't ready for, or even to this day I may not be ready for. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, there's a lot of different things that I had to, the universe really had to, sit with me and give me that test. Like, hey, are you ready for this? Like, is this something that you're really ready for? You know what I'm saying? But everything's a learning experience. Like I said, we're going to continue to make mistakes. And we're going to make mistakes for as long as, we know. So, girl. But I can go on and on about that. You know what I'm saying? So, my main thing is I have finally learned to be okay with working a 9-to-5. I'm okay with it. I'm content. I am happy in this moment. Why? Because it's sustaining a life for me. I'm able to pay my bills, not stress. I'm able to not worry about my next meal, not worry about how a bill's gonna get paid. Like, I have that stability, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. And everything else is gonna fall in place when it's supposed to, at the right time, and how it's supposed to. I'm tired of stressing myself about life. I'm too blessed to be stressed. Let's start there. I know that might sound cliche, but honestly, like, I am so tired of feeling like everything that I'm doing is wrong, or why isn't this happening for me when it's like, no. Everything's gonna work out on its own. I don't know if this was like a good first back video, very informative, probably awkward. I will make a part 2 because this video is getting pretty long and I'm starving. So I just want to come back, pop in, show my face, you know what I'm saying? No nails, like a little bit of foundation on my lashes. Hair is, is giving all day hair, and you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. But thank you guys so much for tuning in, tuning back in. If you're returning, tuning in if you're new. I hope that you guys are still excited, for me and to keep up with me. But either way, I'm doing this for me because I want to fall back in love with YouTube. Like when I first started doing it, getting that drive to make a video. I want to do it for me. And if you guys love me and fall in line with it later, then I'm definitely more than okay with that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for listening and being here with me. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, like, if there's anything that you want to know, any questions, or whatever the case is. But yeah, I will see you guys when I see you. And stay positive, stay pretty, and yeah, peace, babes. I want it back.